Alright, here's the plan for this attempt and this save. I'll have to clear out a few places from what I believe are called the Hunters. These nasty little krills I have noticed recently. This place presumably just has the octagon, which means that I ought to be able to find the other octagon soon enough to be able to access this place. But regardless of that, here's the current plan. First, I want to go over here, explore the upper floor of the East Wing, the room unlocked by the helmet key. Next up, I want to head outside and take care of the unfinished business over here, where the hag used to be. Presumably that'll be a horrible journey, and I should have made it earlier, but it's too late for regrets. Next up, using this path through the graveyard, I will make my way back to the main hall, which hopefully remains safe. Then I shall head on over here, to the ground floor of the East Wing. After I clear that out, I will mostly have cleared out the East Wing. Notably, I will not have cleared out all of it. I don't know if there's anything to see on the third floor as far as the East Wing is concerned, though presumably there is. Presumably this unlocks a lot. I will also, at that point, have not gotten all the items from over here, the balcony of the East Wing. I'll not have explored the room behind the Spensky. And that's about it, as far as I can tell, since this isn't accessible. So much for the plan, I guess. Shall see how that pans out. I have 5 ink ribbons left, so after I'm done with that, I'll either have 4 or possibly 7 if I find more ink ribbons on my way. The lighter and the fuel canteen seem like reasonable things to lug around. I don't know about the handgun necessarily, though if I face any mundane zombies, I might want to have it on me. First and foremost, let's clear out the space outside. Well, that might hurt me a decent bit, and if so, I'll head on back over here to heal up. Rinse and repeat as many times as is necessary. Nasty fights lie ahead. Should I die, I will just reload. Down you go. You know, I could just visit the hag first and foremost. That sounds like a reasonable idea. The doorknob has been repaired. Thanks. There's nothing more I adore in this world than a repaired knob. Oh, acid shells. I could load them in. Well, you know, I could take my 2 shots. Alright, Hunter. Prepare to get fried. Whoa! Jill. You okay though, Jill? Oh yeah, she's fine. Wow. More power to you, lady. I appreciate your presence of mind. I respect you a great deal. Damn it, Jill. Whew. Is there anything else here? Or is it just that I'm supposed to pick this up? Presumably that is the case. Yep, that is the item. Which once again suggests to me that I'll need it and that I'll get the other one. After all, why would they make a point of highlighting it when they previously haven't? As it's fitted here, even though it was previously. I don't like this. But as you can see, I've decided to head to the hag's place first and foremost. Even though there's nothing there, you could put it that way, yes. I already know what's over there. I already know what I've missed because I figured that one out at some other point. I may or may not have a recording of. It doesn't matter really. Those are easy to miss things that I'll just swipe up, and after that point I'll head back immediately. Jill? Stand back! You know what? Fuck it. Ew! Well, screwed a lot of you, I guess. Oh, no! Gotta burn them. Oh, no spare ammo, eh? Ah. Fine, burn them. Every time I get injured like that, I become incredibly disillusioned, very disappointed in myself. Should have seen it coming, I should have prevented it. I have no more handgun ammo, I've wasted a ton of shots on these things. But yeah, as you can see, the path isn't absolutely clear. I tried to run past them but failed. I don't feel like reloading quite yet, but if I mess up anymore, I might just be forced to. Whoa, no, Jill! See, I would love to run past this guy, but might just get back up and care to wait and find out. My resources are dwindling. Please tell me the hag isn't there. That would ruin my day. Anybody home? Hope not. I'll have to face that guy on the way back as well. I can't burn the bodies. This is horrible. This is the first thing I've missed. The map of the courtyard. I've revealed pretty much everything anyway, except for this bit. You got the map of the courtyard, yes, and there's one item here. A family picture. There's a journal left by someone. The daddy attached first, mommy attached second, inside red and slimy, white and hard. Not true, mom, well, don't know, dad found mom again. When attached mommy, she moved no more. She's screaming, why? Just wanna be with her. Mom, well, I miss you. People have suggested that this is not, in fact, attacked, but actually attached. And that the monstrosity that I have met here has attached little faces and possibly body parts to itself. It's a gruesome thought, but then again, it's a gruesome game. This has been cleared. I'm done with Hag's place. The ammo expenditure seems unacceptable, but It might have been necessary. Might have been unavoidable. You know that's not true. It was perfectly avoidable, wasn't it? It's perfectly avoidable because I could have gotten the... earlier. Even after missing the items. Or after initially missing the items... I could have simply not missed the items initially. Walking through this gated graveyard... obviously seems like the worst of ideas. Why would you purposefully go through a graveyard if the entire area is infested with zombies? You're just asking for trouble at that point. But let's not belabor the point, I guess. Blamed myself enough here as it is. It's done is done. Tried to deal with the consequences to the best of my abilities. Now I need to get back, reload, deal with all the other places, and then possibly save. I'll pick up the octagon. Which locks the door. Hopefully I haven't locked out Barry. And... what's the other guy's name? How am I blanking out? I haven't talked to him a lot, but still I should remember his name. Wesker. Wesker. I hope I haven't locked out Wesker and Barry. That'll be unfortunate, but then again... were they only able to get out because of my efforts? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Maybe they had their own octagons, but they did. They've never told me. Not a single drop of kerosene left. Great! I won't be able to burn any more bodies. Unless I head to the East Wing balcony, which I do not look forward to in the slightest. The good news is, I don't need to lug around the lighter anymore. I could carry the fuel canteen with me. Although, if I get the opportunity to refill it, I might as well come back for it if I get that opportunity. As far as the octagon is concerned, I might as well put it over here. First things first though, since I am somewhat injured, I might as well heal myself. Until I'm fine. It's mostly busy work. Shotgun shells are necessary because I have to reload. Same goes for the handgun magazine. Do I lug around all the ammo? I don't know. All the guns? I don't know. Do I just want 2 slots free? Once again, I do not know. Perhaps the shotgun ammo is excessive. That's 6 shots. If something's really threatening, I will use the grenade launcher. If it's not, I'll just use the handgun. I might want to carry some grenades, if anything. Right, let's do this. I was about to say, this ought to be safe. Ought it, though? Ought it? Anything might have happened in the meantime. If these things can jump high enough, and there's no telling where they might be. But I still want to visit this room. A room with a fireplace ought to be safe, right? Clearly. Just to be on a safe side, let's equip the grenade launcher. And open this door. Use the helmet key. What's on the other side? Please let it be a puzzle. I like puzzles. Ooh, that sounds like a puzzle. Christmas music seems to imply puzzles, although wouldn't put it past them to. Presumably I can push this. Yep, I can. Seems like a puzzle to me. A picture of a mother and a child. Upon closer examination, the left-hand side Looks like someone's face. Gee, that's nice. Okay. That's cute and everything. So if I walk out there, will you just crush me against the wall? There's nothing really depicted of Can I make it to the other side? Dare I? Is this a button? Oh boy. There's a switch here. Press it. Jill, you know what will happen if you press it, don't you? Well, not much of a choice though. How about we crush this? Between the walls. How about we try that? There's a switch here. Turn around and don't get crushed by this. Push it! Did it clamp down on the statue? Yes, it did. Now I can push it a bit further. This seems like a dangerous proposition though. Any further information on the paintings, Jill? Well, let's see now. If they're crushing that, and they are, then they are a little further apart than being completely next to one another, which means that the moment I press the button, I'll have a bit less time to get back to the other side. So I could push this, I could push the button. Let's push this a little bit further, I guess. If I push it all the way, I'm just going to get crushed, am I not? Well, let's check it on the other side. Are they flush with the other wall? Well, they appear to be. Oh boy, let's push it a bit. Presumably I want to get to the other side, the single remaining side. What about this? Oh boy. Jill, back we go. I don't know about this, I really don't. Oh, I get it. I think I get it. guess the general idea is to push it to the left alcove. But do I even have the time to do that? Well, I might not, but it's worth a try. Damn! Unless I am missing something and I'm supposed to somehow weave in from another side or whatever, then the timing here is pretty damn specific. Pretty unforgiving. Oh, no, wait, it's fine, it's fine. Take the battery pack, yes. That's not what I came here for. There's anything else. There's a hole at your feet. You can see very far into it, though. Go down. Well... where am I? If I do go down, will I even be able to get out? Possibly not. We might just land over here. I can unlock this from the other side, as far as I understand it. Oh boy, let's explore. Eagle of South, Wolf of North. Last book, volume 1. What do you mean, last book? Jill, you decided to go down. Can you climb back up? Oh, yes, this hidden spot. That explains a lot. I will check the item soon enough. Okay, I will examine the item right now. Let's explore. What can the words on the cover mean? Eagle, South, Wolf, North. A medal was hidden inside the book. Medal of the Eagle. Eagle, South, Wolf, North. November 29th, 1963. I can't get out. I've tried every possible way to escape, but only to be faced with the reality that I'm trapped. I've been everywhere. The laboratory with the large glass tubes filled with formaldehyde. I haven't been there yet. And those dark, wet and eerie caves. The caves. I haven't been there either. Presumably beyond the waterfall. What can I do? At first I didn't want to believe my eyes. But that familiar high-heeled shoe in the corridor. What are you talking about? It was like reflex. One name came to my mind. Jessica. What? I don't want to believe they share the same fate as me. No, I can't give up hope. I have to hope they're alive. November 30th. That's the very next day. I haven't had anything to eat or drink for the past few days. I feel like I'm going crazy. Why is this happening to me? Why do I have to die like this? I was too obsessed with designing this ghastly mansion. I should have known better. November 31st. It was a dark and damp underground tunnel. And another dead end. But even in the darkness, something caught my eye. Carefully I lit the last match I had to see what it was. A grave, but deeply engraved into the stone was my name, George Trevor. At that instant it all became clear to me. Those bastards knew from the beginning that I'd die here, and I fell right into the trap. But it's too late now, I'm losing it. Everything is becoming so far away. Jessica, Lisa, forgive me. Because of my ego, I got both of you involved in this whole damn conspiracy. Forgive me, may God justify my death in exchange for your safety. George, Trevor, Lisa, Jessica. Yes, George Trevor. Our name is carved into the small gravestone. George Trevor. There's a switch, press it, I don't have much choice. Oh, I did not sign up for this. Well, I don't think anyone cares what I signed up for. I'm not getting back up. So the only way to go is down. Well then, George, I expect to meet you, though I do not look forward to that prospect. Oh boy. Hello there. There are no spiders. I can hear them skittering around. Skittering, as if they were tiny, harmless beings. The huge, enormous spiders. That's what I get for going down the hall. Can you stop bleeding? How rude! First I killed it, and now I expect it to... what, slowly evaporate? You know what? I'll just give you time to come to terms with your untimely demise. When I come back, I expect you and your filthy carcass to be gone. It was a full expectation. Apparently. Despite all reason. No conservation of mass. Well, items to be found here. I need to be on my toes. A path to the left and a path to the right. I got a shotgun in my hands and I'm prepared to fight. Left side. So I'll go right. This seems safe. Yeah, I'm about to round the corner. There's a map of mansion, basement 1, take it, yes. Oh, that's the map. Oh, really? I unlocked the path to the kitchen from the other side. That's handy. No, genuinely is handy. What am I snarking about? Yeah, that's what happens when you're terrified. You get snarky, I guess. Some people do. It's a defense mechanism. Is it a battery? No, those are shotgun shells. Well... that's what I need. Okay. Marvelous. With more shotgun shells. Oh, no! Quickly, before it bleeds its poisonous filth. Okay. I'm fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Oh, so they locked him here, next to the kitchen. Wow. Or did they? I don't know. I don't know which side he approached from. I can't see you. I hate this. Oh, I resent this. Okay. 2 shots left. Is that enough? I have some defensive items, etc. Hope they're all down and out. That's not the kitchen. Not yet. We take the red herb. Well, I could take the red herb, but if I do... You know, how about I just waste this nonsense? It's not like I look forward to coming back here. It'll glow brightly as unexplored if I just leave these items here. So is it better to waste them? Let's get out of here, come back, lug around some items. Wrong direction. Okay, where do they come from? Where will I go? Those are just 2 slow zombies. There are a number of small objects on the shelf. Looking closer, you notice the seal of Raccoon City and a broken dish. Really? Municipal dishes? That's just silly. Will you take the handgun magazine? Yes, I will. You unlocked it. Excellent. Now I need to lug this stuff around all the way back. Then I will be back here to clear this out. I don't have to lug it around all that much. As I get out, I might just go for this item box. And how exactly do I plan to do that? I would have to go upstairs. This isn't easily accessible from the first floor. Well, from the ground floor, whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay, are there any zombies on the other side? Hopefully not. I've cleared the area out, but you never know. No, this appears to be safe. Okay, okay. Oh, that's eerie and unusual. I haven't heard that music before over here. That's sinister. Anyway, the east wing of the second floor of the mansion has been cleared out in its entirety. There's nothing left here. It's done. Perfectly done. The puzzle has been solved. It has been cleared out. Now, my plan was to also clear out this area. Parts of it I already have. But I presumably ought to clear this place out as well. Tell you what, first thing I do, preserve business. Kenneth. I've been dreading this moment. He's about to rise, isn't he? Spin. Fuck! Vest in. We're switching to the grenade launcher, equipping it. Fire at will! Yeah, fuck you. My goodness, they're everywhere. I hope the typewriter room at least is safe. If they're in the hall, I'm not going to have a good time. This is the last place I still feel moderately safe in. Yes, how do I reach my destination? Through here, through the graveyard. I'm sorry, is that really my line of thinking? I'll go through the graveyard? That's the safe route? There's a single zombie upstairs, but at this stage, after I push the clock, the graveyard path might no longer be safe, for all I know. I don't know what to trust anymore. Leave me alone, crows. not in the mood. These the ones here are more docile than the cemetery brethren that presumably have been feasting upon contaminated flesh. I do not look forward to coming back to those two goddamn zombies rising potentially as Crimson Heads. Maybe I should have wasted the blue herb or the red herb. Fancy that. Presumably not. Have I really checked it? Have I? I think I did. Found inside the last book, volume 1. Yeah, but that book had a name, right? Eagle south, wolf north, or the other way around, something like that. I have it in the recording. I'll jot it down later on. It might actually have nothing to do with anything, although it's an emblem of an eagle, so presumably I'll find the emblem of a wolf as well, and they will be slotted into something. Can I reload? Nope, because I'm lugging around a different type of ammo. I think I'll take the 12 shots for now. I'm not sure about acid shells. Maybe I should have treated the zombies to some lovely acid shell shots. I'll keep them in reserve for now. Not the zombies, I mean. The zombies will be kept in reserve anyhow. What a dreadful thought. Do I actually have spell shotgun shells? Yes, I do. Although, not too many. I am absolutely running out of those. Presumably I should get rid of the metal for now and have 3 slots free and available to me. Alright. I've cleared out the upper floor of the east wing, got rid of the hag, and then explored the basement a bit. I need to go over here, and I need to go here right the hell now to pick up what I've left there. What about that other eastern part of the mansion I wanted to explore? Should I do that? I dread that, but then again, that's kind of the deal I made with myself. That was the bargain, that was the idea. I think I might very well stick to it. I fought quite a few monsters on the way, and it has been a decently long trek. Are you hurt, Jill? No, she's fine. Thank goodness. Well then. I might as well pick up stuff from the basement. After I'm done, head down to the ground floor and deal with the tiny bits I have not explored in the East Wing yet. After that, I ought to save, presumably in the West Wing, in the interest of expediting future exploration. I don't like your suspenseful music game. I've had enough of this suspense, really, I have. Please, no more surprises. Yeah, these monsters don't have to be burned, I guess. Either that, or I'm about to have a very nasty surprise. But if the corpses disappear, presumably they will not rise again. Same applies to the spiders and such. These sorts of final forms that do not rise any further in the malevolent status. Please don't get up. Alright, here's the one. The one, the only, the blue herb. Is that it? Yes, but there's something around the corner over there. Have I explored there? Well, if not, I'm about to. Looks like the power supply for the elevator, the main fuse, has blown out. Switch over. Well, I hope this doesn't electrocute me, but if it does, the power supply appears to be functioning again. You mean the elevator is once again operational? That means I can go to the kitchen and actually put the elevator through its paces. Have I resolved the mystery of the elevator? Is that what I should explore next? I really feel like I should explore the East Wing first, just to have that out of sight and out of mind. It's all nicely and neatly coming together, isn't it? The entirety of the East Wing over on the second floor, I don't know about the third floor, presumably not. And then once I have the entirety of the East Wing on the ground floor, I will be done with the entire section for a reasonable while. Meanwhile, I'll get the opportunity to explore all the areas tied to the elevator. So despite the temptation of riding the elevator, let's actually head to the East Wing and explore there. Alright. Head east, to the East Wing. Please no surprises, please no surprises. Alright. This much is safe, hopefully. Two free slots. That's good enough for me for now. Let's explore a couple more rooms. Get done with the East Wing and leave it at that. Oh boy, there's this room and then there's that room. This place is allegedly accessible, although I have never accessed it so far. Maybe you access it from this side, maybe from upstairs, maybe you have to move a portrait or something like that, I don't care. All I want so far is to explore these two rooms, that's it. Nothing else. Alright. What monsters lurk within? Oh. Well then. Another book, presumably the dog is gonna be inside, the wolf. There's some kind of internal organ inside. You can't tell whether it came from a human or an animal. There's something handwritten. It's not dated. Nothing's changed. I never thought that this room I designed as an experiment would pay off like this. You said nothing changed. How did it pay off? I can hide here safely for a while. Oh, that guy's gonna be a zombie. Because nobody knows about the secret behind this painting. Not even Sir Spencer. Painting of a mansion in the back of the art room. Yes, I can hear the audience saying, "You were saying, Weston?" Of course. the painting over here. In the back of the art room. Secret room over there. Hidden. Featuring, presumably, a single zombie. Really disappointed in his life's decision. I mean, he presumably has managed to hide. You can tell what it's... I thought he would actually look at something different. Oh, thank goodness. This looks like a... It's eerily quiet, but I prefer that to that suspenseful music. Portrait of a woman with a sad look in her eyes. I'm sorry. Oh, look, a mirror. Could this be a telescope? Looks to be pretty old. I don't know, can you look through it, Jill? An elaborately fashioned globe. Can you push it? Nope. Alright. Let's see now, as far as the files are concerned, I have mansion 1 covered. And that's about it. Mansion 2 and the courtyard / residence have not yet been sufficiently explored. For that matter, this room is still not done. Ah, yes. 3 more ink ribbons. There's nothing in the drawer. That's okay. Oh my goodness, how much this pleases me. Can easily be expressed in words. It pleases me a great deal. It's precisely what I was looking for. I figured I would find some ink ribbons. 3 precisely because I have been finding them in batches of 3. All over the place. And now I have finally located them. I have found them. That's great. Thus I can safely save now and things will be fine. I would like to explore this final room, however. I guess I'll leave the guy behind the painting for next time. I could just immediately head on over and save right now. Well, that would not be terribly unwarranted, would it? It's been pretty much around 45 minutes to an hour since last I've saved. And I will be exploring 2 places around here anyway. So unless I want to explore both of these places before saving, it stands to reason to save right there now. So let's not push my luck any further. Take the items. Save upstairs. Is it upstairs? It might be downstairs in the East Wing. I've lost track. Is it downstairs? Yes, downstairs in the East Wing. Can be reached through a path upstairs, but I usually use the graveyard route to go there anyway. Besides, if these rooms feature items, the last thing I need is to be unable to carry all of them. I need to put those ink ribbons and anything else I might have found back in the place. After all, in some circumstances I might even be tempted to grab items, snatch them, immediately afterwards fleeing the scene. And I can't quite do that if my inventory is full. Or at times nearly full if there are enough items lying around. This has not been a terribly uneventful period. Decent bit has happened. Decent bit of both exploration and slaying. Let's put the blue herb away. I need the ink ribbons to save. But here's the deal. If I am to visit these 2 rooms, I absolutely do not need the key with me. So next time I will explore without the key to have more slots. I will eventually return to retrieve the key, possibly in the West Wing already. So that's that. Additional ammo would be nice, but I'll just get additional ammo for the handgun. This seems reasonable. I'll have 4 slots, since I will ditch the ink ribbons as soon as humanly possible. I might as well stack them immediately. I have 8. I'll reduce that number to 7 by saving right now. Magnificent. Alright, here's the plan of our itinerary. First and foremost, I need to visit these 2 rooms. The one here and the one hidden behind the portrait. Second of all, I want to head to this room and see what's inside. Beyond that, things get a tad more difficult. I have options. If I want to avoid everything, potentially I could just use the elevator. It might bring me to all sorts of places. Over here, for instance, while avoiding the death hallway, and possibly all the way up to the 3rd and presumably final floor. However, I will instead try to make my way through here, blast the zombies, and then try to make my way towards the 3rd floor, leaving the elevator and its associated areas unexplored for now. I don't know how wise that is because, as you might be able to tell, I'm playing the game for the first time, so I don't know where things are. I don't know what order to explore in, and I'm just making more or less educated guesses every step of the way. Hopefully that'll be enough. I have 3 slots. There are 3. Are there any plot-relevant items I might want and need? The Medal of the Eagle, perhaps. But if need be, I can always come back for it. Now the quickest path I can see that's somewhat reasonable is to go through here, all the way to the hall, the usual. With the knob repaired, this isn't that much of a concern anymore. Now things may have appeared in the meantime, which would of course dreadfully scare me, but I don't think they did. I think they did a while back. And that was it. I think all those hunters that appeared are about it. They are presumably scattered throughout the mansion. And thus any spot I have not cleared yet since that change is potentially dangerous. But other than that, I ought to be fine. Taking them out might be rough, but I should be able to do that with the grenade launcher. Perhaps I ought to do that instead with the shotgun. I do not know. Let's start by exploring the remaining room downstairs. From the left side and the right side. The one beyond the laboratory. None of this bodes well. But what am I supposed to do? Give up? I have to explore these places, and in order to be able to do so, oh, I have to... Yeah, in order to explore these places, I have to explore these places. That was clever and amusing in all sorts of ways. Yeah, that's a mirror, which means that the zombie is on this side. But when you right-click, she flips around on her own automatically. Oh, thank goodness. A mirror, that was a very nice trick. A very nice trick indeed. There's something over there. This room has not yet been cleared. That was magnificent. There's something beyond the mirror? Oh, presumably I can push this. Oh, look. A dagger. Plenty of stuff. The blue herbs growing here, you don't need to use them. I know. Will you take the dagger? Yes, I will. Doesn't take a slot. What is this? Ooh, a puzzle box. Presumably it holds another symbol. Will you take the jewelry box? Gladly. You have to admit though, that was a pretty snazzy scene. Blowing up that zombie's head. Felt really satisfying. At least from my perspective. Perhaps you can move the curtain aside. And find something beyond. I don't think you can shoot the mirror. On the other side is the room, which used to host the shotgun. There's nothing you can do with the curtain as far as I can see. Let's immediately examine the puzzle box. Presumably it holds a... Oh no, it takes a symbol. It's around the session. Presumably you slot it in. Maybe you slot in an octagon and then... And only then do you actually get anything done. What an experience. Alright. Second room. Of course you know that all these nice shots tempt me. They tempt me to save sooner rather than later. After all, what are the odds that I'll get another shot in next time? But obviously, my ink ribbons are limited resource. Next up I have to go through here, and I ought not to be scared. I know there is a zombie blocked off. However, is there anything else? Anything else beside that? Presumably not. Hey dude. Imagine him being able to push it. Reloading. Is he gone for good? This is futile. I know that there's a room behind the painting, but I can't access it somehow. Perhaps it'll become accessible later of its own volition. Perhaps I am missing something. Perhaps I am supposed to use a knife or whatever. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to set the painting aflame. I did not take the key with me. That's okay. I'm heading to the west wing anyway. And through the magic of item teleportation, I will have access to my stuff over there. Now, obviously, these areas could be dangerous. Yet again, I have mentioned this countless times. I will keep repeating myself. Unfortunately, as I slowly crawl my way towards my inevitable doom. This is the hallway. This is the door I actually want to open for now. Oh, Nelly. I thought I would get behind the painting. Now then, exploring 3 rooms. At least somewhat justified. But now I'm pretty much obligated to take out those terrifying, menacing zombies. And hunters and other such beasties. There are threats beyond the hallway, beyond the doorway. There are threats everywhere. Not here, though. This place remains safe. Presumably this also takes an octagon. Let's mess about with this. You can't combine. What do you mean I can't? That's bizarre. What? Was quite certain I could combine them. What can I slot into it? Perhaps I do not own the item quite yet. Yes, that seems quite likely. So I'm supposed to put the crank though? That's ridiculous. That's quite ridiculous, although I'm not above trying it. Fair enough. It doesn't work. In that case, I will take my lovely... Come on. Helmet key. Put the crank back. Put the box in the other box. And reload my shotgun. My precious beloved shotgun. Acid shells. Small acid shells. That gives me comfort. Also makes me feel moderately silly for having forgotten about them. But then again, it's easy to overlook such things. That's not that many slots left. Presumably I'll want the acid shells used on the zombies. Will I though? Yeah, I will. I don't want to take any chances.